Scammers often target the most vulnerable in our community.
Tonight, details of a disturbing phone call to a Jefferson Parish small business, a phone call that escalated into a threat. The business owner turned to the Fox 8 defenders to warn others. Known for its fresh, light, and tasty treats,
Thank you for calling Tutti Frutti River Ridge.
this small business along Jefferson Highway and River Ridge serves up yogurt, snowballs, and more. A recent phone call, though,
It was like a wake-up call.
that owner Scarlett Paniagua described as disturbing.
Thank God nothing happened, but I just want to voice that out to where, to be in the lookout.
Has her warning young employees and other small businesses to be aware and alert.
It could happen to you too. And to protect the employees too. And then also an awareness for the parents, educate your kids.
Paniagua says a young female employee, a high school student, was working the evening shift when she got an unusual call.
The person that called identified himself as the police and gave the badge number, stating that there was someone in the store stealing the past 6 months.
The so-called officer told the employee he knew the owners and directed her to count the cash in the store.
She was following because, okay, he's a deputy, he's, an officer, he knows the owners, so I'm going to do what is told.
The man then asked if there were any gas stations or convenience stores around. The teenage employee mentioned a nearby pharmacy. Reading a statement from that employee, Paniagua explains what happened next.
He told me that he was in contact with the owners and that I needed to leave the store with the money and arrive at Walgreens. They will verify the money amount and who I was, then I will be put on the phone with the owners.
The employee didn't feel comfortable leaving the business and with cash in hand. That's when she says the caller got irritated and threatened her.
If she didn't leave the store willingly, like he was telling her, that he was going to send 2 officers.
Paniagua says the man told her employee he'd have her arrested.
They're teenagers.
These are high school students.
High school students. They're going to be like, arrest me for what, So that's when she felt scared.
Frightened, the employee hung up and immediately called the owner, Paniagua's daughter, who rushed to the store and called 911.
While they were here, that individual called again, and that's when the police told my daughter what to say.
In a situation like that, that is 100% of the time could be a scam. At no point is any respectable law enforcement agency going to call a cashier to business, tell them to count money for really any reason.
Captain Jason Rivarde with the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office says the department's Criminal Intelligence Center is investigating the bogus, threatening phone call. If investigators needed information, he says they'd go to a business in person. Plus, in this case, the caller, trying to sound official, mentioned a badge number.
And if you look at my badge, there is no number on my badge. Our badges don't have badge numbers.
Rivarde says scammers often target the elderly or businesses that employ younger people and direct them to any kind of store that sells gift cards.
They'll have them purchase the gift cards and then give them the numbers on the gift cards where they can immediately pull the money off those cards. Very rarely, I can't think of any instance where it's been an actual attempt to physically harm someone.
Still, Paniagua worries, what if?
She followed through of the directions. What about if she would have went and met this person? Who knows?
Now she's using this as a lesson to teach other employees and hopeful she can spread the word and prevent others from falling victim to a potential scam. If you've got a consumer issue you'd like us to look into and address, call the Fox 8 Defenders, staffed with volunteers from the National Council of Jewish Women, the NCJW, or fill out our online complaint form.